Hey guys, it's Ani. Happy Friday. Again, new course is out, you guys. So many of you have sent in amazing feedback from it. My new course is called Master Your Mind and Manifest Your SP. It's really focused on what to do in that time frame of when you have the desire to when you receive the desire, when you live the desire. In between, we feel a lot of emotions, we feel a lot of doubts, fears, worries, and that's what the course is designed to help you with. That was my intention. I really studied all my success stories. I studied a lot of things I've done um, in my manifestations in my relationship, and really put it all in a course. It's called Master Your Mind, Manifest Your SP Now. So many, so much information in there to help you just guide yourself. I'll be obviously in it guiding you, but it's just a real investment for you to put your time and focus and energy into it and start applying the knowledge. Start applying. We take so much knowledge in, but we don't really apply it as we should. So I talk about that in there too. If you guys are interested, link's going to be in the description box down below for Master Your Mind and Manifest Your SP. In today's video, you guys, I'm going to talk a little bit about SP, specific person, relationships, how they feel your level up or whatever, they feel your self-concept, they feel whatever it is that you're going through and what you're thinking. Also, I'm going to be talking about money, how to have a different mindset on money, and how to manifest more money. I saw in last video, I believe it was in last videos, in the comment section, someone said, can you please talk about the whole routine, like if you're before you go to a casino, like what's the routine, what's the mental diet, whatever. So I actually, in my Manifest Money and Abundance course, I do talk about it all, like A through Z. I will try to talk about it a little bit in this video. So stay tuned, you guys. If you need to pause and get some snacks or coffee or drinks, whatever, do it now. So let's cheers. Okay. Cheers to Friday. Cheers to the weekend. So you guys, I have been receiving so much success from my clients, even from like this last week. And I have so much to share with you, like so many success stories to read. But this video, I want to make it more about like just how to be, how to embody, how to be, so you can start applying it. As you know, everyone is you pushed out. You've heard that so many times, probably. Everyone is a reflection of you. You've heard that so many times. The truth is, everyone in your reality feels what you feel of yourself and what you feel of them. They feel it. So I mentioned this so much, but I had a client recently, this last week, and she's been getting so much movement with her specific person, so much, where he went from not wanting anything to now he's showing so much interest and actually showing up as a correct, like proper gentleman, like making the moves that she's always wanted, like the courting, the dinners, the talking, the consistency, the communication. It's just so much more healthier than what she was experiencing prior. And the difference is in what she's doing is I taught her, so people feel what you feel about yourself, right? So if you're in like flight or fight mode constantly throughout the day, what is flight or fight mode? So your body goes into flight or fight mode when it doesn't feel safe, when it really, like, even if you desire something a lot, you really want something, but you're really afraid you're not going to get it, or you're not seeing evidence of it, so it's causing you to feel anxiety throughout the days, throughout the weeks. You're causing yourself to be in flight or fight mode. And when you're in flight or fight mode, you're not calm within. And when you're not calm within, your energy is out of whack too. So you're not really vibing with the version of the person you want to come in. Because you're not that version. You're not playing with that version of yourself. So what happens is you kind of repel. Those people are kind of like stay away a little bit. Not because they don't want you, not because they don't like you, but your energy's off. Have you ever noticed like the moment you kind of like do you, all of a sudden everything starts working out? Why is that? Because in those moments you're releasing a little bit of resistance, even a little bit of release of resistance, and kind of getting yourself out of that flight or fight mode causes what you've been thinking about, what you've been affirming for, what you've been desiring, for them to start coming in. I'm sure a lot of you have noticed this. If you have, comment down below. You've probably even noticed this even when you didn't know about law of assumption, law of attraction. Probably when you didn't even know about your thoughts create. Let's say you maybe went through a breakup, or you kind of really wanted somebody, but you weren't getting it reciprocated back. So you kind of did your own thing, and then all of a sudden these people start coming in, right? That's what it is. It's the energy. That thought transmission. It's not even thought transmission is how you're feeling about yourself. So if you're feeling better about yourself, you're out of that fight or fight mode. That person, the thought transmissions, they're feeling that you're more calm. They're receiving that too. But it's also the embodiment you're having within yourself. You're feeling just secure in the moment. The more secure you feel, the more they want to come and show you what you've been building that momentum of, that desire of. Make sense? I know it makes sense. I know you guys have experienced that. We've all experienced that. We've all experienced wanting something so bad, even when we didn't know about law of assumption, and then kind of like letting it be, and then it all of a sudden came in. Right? And then you read all these relationship books and whatever, they talk about when you love less, they love more, right? Or when you're not into them as much, they're into you. Well, that's actually an energy game. It's not really manipulation, it's your energy. Because so many people have probably tried the information in those books, and they've tried to not care as much or not want as much, but that person still doesn't come in. Why? Because you're trying from a place of lack. You're not really letting go of that need in the moment. You're trying a tactic to get it. I hope this makes sense, you guys. So one thing that client's been doing of mine is really being aware of that. And you can totally feel when you're there. You can totally feel the uncomfortable feeling when you're there. It feels uncomfortable. It feels like you're trying way too hard to get an outcome, rather than doing it when it feels good. Doing it when you feel like calm, it's different than doing it when you feel desperate. Okay, so always watch for those feelings. Like, your feelings are there to communicate with you, to tell you where you're at energetically. So watch those feelings. Nothing is here to go against you or to hurt you, you guys. Nothing, even your emotions. I feel like so many people are afraid of emotions. Your emotions are there to guide you and to let you know, hey, you're on the right path, you're on the right mindset, you're thinking right, you're applying right, or nope, you're coming from straight up lack. Okay. And this is not about being perfect. I want you guys to know that as well. Like, one myth, I think, in the law of assumption community is like that you need to feel super positive and like you got to be perfect at this. No. You're human at the end of the day. You are human. A lot of the times you're going to feel like you're in the unknown. A lot of the times you're going to feel like you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You don't even know what's going to happen today. And a lot of the times you're going to feel like you're hoping for the best. You're hoping your manifesting powers work. So don't be fooled by that. Don't be fooled by thinking, oh my God, what if I'm not a pro at this? Like, what if I'm not good at this and it's not going to work? What if there's like tactics I need to apply to make this work? I'm sure if you guys felt like that, comment down below. I know when I was learning, I thought that like I got to be super perfect, like perfection. Like I can't think one negative thought throughout the day. I can't doubt anything. I can't worry about anything, because the moment I do, I'm going back to step one. You've already built momentum, you see? Like, as you're working through this, you've built momentum. You're never going to go back to step one. Unless if you really sit there for days and days and months and months and months and dwell in the lag, in the negativity, then yeah, you're going to get continuous experiences of that. You're always going to get continuous experiences of what you're focused on. But let me ask you another question. Are you putting time and focus on what you want? Because saying a few affirmations is not the same as actual focus. Focus on the desired outcome. Focus on who you're going to be when the desired outcome shows up. Are you the person? Are you the version of yourself that is ready to receive the version of your specific person you want? Or do you have work to do? Do you feel like you got work to do? Do you feel like you can't maintain it when it does come in? You know, one thing I've realized, you guys, and this is from experience, and this is not only from my experience, but so many clients, so many success stories, is the time you have right now, this middle moment while you're learning and while the manifestation is going to come in at any moment, right? This time you have is such a blessing. You're learning about yourself. You're learning about what triggers you. You're learning about your limiting beliefs, your blocks, if you have any. You're learning about how to think, how to embody, how to maintain going forward. This is such a blessing. So don't try to rush through it, because you're going to get your manifestation. Your SP will conform. You'll get all the money. You will. But remember, rushing through this, first of all, you're not even coming from the correct energy when you're rushing through it. Here's how I want you to look at this. Look at this as like the universe or God or whatever we want to call it, this force, right? It's literally begging you, like, please put your focus on what you want, and also trust me, though. Trust me. It's like begging you. It's wanting to give. Your experience here on earth is as a receiver. You're going to receive the blessings as you focus intentionally or unintentionally. You're going to receive the evidence of more of what you're focused on. So get ready. What have you been focusing on lately? Are you focusing on, my SP doesn't want me? My SP doesn't feel comfortable around me. There's someone prettier than me, someone more handsome, someone smarter, whatever. Like, all these circumstances, they don't matter. But you're the one writing your story. You're the one writing the story, kind of like, you know how like kids around Christmas time, they say like, oh, write a letter to Santa, tell him what you want. Okay, you're legit writing a letter to the universe, or you're sending out the message to the universe, and you want what you want, but you also have to kind of have this faith in the unseen that I know you got me. You, whatever. I like to see as the force the force is always with me. The God power is always here inside of me. It's not outside of me, but it's surrounding me. It's also surrounding me. It's inside of me. It has my back. It has my back. And it has yours too. It has yours too. But how do you feel about you, and how do you feel about, what are your thoughts in relation to your specific person? When I used to go through this, I used to feel like SP got someone, SP's fine, it's so convenient, SP's never gonna leave. But as I worked on myself, as I worked on trusting, as I worked on the story of me, as I worked on like really knocking down those limiting beliefs, it played out that no, SP, it doesn't matter what's convenient. I'm worth it. I'm worth it. And that person just has to reflect that back to me. Same thing for so many of my clients. But right now, you may be in a place of you don't feel that, which is okay. It's okay. You're not going to stay in this place. You choose to get out of this situation. You choose. At some point, you get exhausted. At some point, you get tired of always feeling the same old way. It doesn't feel good. Why stay there, right? And I teach this in my course, Master Your Mind, Manifest Your SP Now. How to get out of that. And there's so many different ways. So many different ways. But one way, you guys, I really like, honestly, it's so underestimated, but go back to basics. Go back to basics. Like, build your faith and trust in this unseen world, in this unseen power. Build your faith and trust. Start making an intention list. Start making a to-do list. Like, start getting stuff done. Start putting yourself in situations where you choose you first. If you choose you first, your surroundings have no other choice but to choose you. And that comes with habit, though. It's not a one-day thing. Oh, I choose myself today. I took myself to the gym, so my SP is going to choose me today too. A habit is created by repetition. Your subconscious mind likes repetition. Choose yourself every day, not just this one moment, so you get your SP. SP's feeling you constantly. And maybe the first time they feel your thought transmission and they feel the vibes changing within you and they want to come in, sometimes that's not the moment they make the move. So you build that momentum. You build the momentum enough until you're feeling good within, and they just keep making the moves. They just keep making the moves, and you just keep maintaining. If this makes sense, comment down below. If this is creating light bulb moments, comment down below, you guys. Everyone feels you. It's not just SP, you guys. Your boss feels you. Your boss feels you to a point. I have a client, you guys. She got like a promotion. She got 3 promotions in a month. That's unheard of. I mean, it's not unheard of. It's not impossible. We're creators, but like realistically, you don't think that. You don't think, oh, number 1 promotion, number 2 promotion, number 3 promotion. Like, let me, get ready for all 3. You don't think that way. But as you step up for you, they step up for you too, to meet you. Your experience wants to give. That's it. Your experience just wants to give to you. Your experience doesn't want to take. The only time your experience or this force it feels like anything's being taken away from you is when you start identifying as that person, that things can be taken away from me. People don't stay. People don't want to stay. People don't want to choose me. That's when your reality will start matching that. When you start doing that inside, sooner or later, if you keep beating the drum of that, your reflection has to match. Your reflection has to match. Your reflection has to match. Okay. Let's get into money talk, because I know so many of you want to hear about money. Money. Okay. So, money. What is your mindset about money? Your mindset, the way you carry yourself, even regarding money, matters. When you go shopping, when you go back to buy groceries, are you feeling like, oh my God, I just spent so much that that money's never gonna come back to me? How do you perceive those moments when you pay for something? Write this down because it's important. Money mindset is not just about how I feel about being an entrepreneur, how I feel about making millions of dollars. That's not money mindset. Money mindset, that's later. Money mindset starts small. Money mindset starts at, when I go to buy something, how do I feel after I bought it? And if you're feeling lack, you need to change it. I talk about this in my money and abundance course. Start literally saying, every time I spend $1, I get 1,000 back. Every time I spend, I get 10 times more back. Start changing these are the things that you want to pay attention to. These small little habits. Because the small habits become big, and they become characteristics, they become assumptions, they become beliefs. So it starts small. How are you feeling about work? Are you feeling like, I gotta work a certain amount of hours in order to get a certain amount of money? Are you thinking super logical? Are you thinking only when I put in extra time is when I will get money? There, you're limiting yourself. Right there, you just limited yourself. It's kind of same thing with SP2. If you're thinking, oh, only when I'm, if you think like, oh, only when I'm super nice, then they'll show up. Only when I'm super like active, like always commenting on their social media posts or always texting them, is then they'll be coming in. No, these are all just limiting beliefs. All limiting beliefs. So watch your limiting beliefs. Here's the problem. We all know this, we don't apply it. So many of my clients even know it and they don't apply it. Until I don't give them homework, like, they don't do it. So it's important for you to do it. Sometimes what happens is we think that, oh yeah, we create our realities. We know this information, whatever. I know this information. I'll play it tomorrow. I'll play it a week from now. Kind of like a diet, when we do a diet. Oh, I'll start on the first of the month, right? So don't do that. You can start now, because one little tiny habit invites another thought in, and another and another and another, and now you have a whole huge party in your brain of thoughts, assumptions, beliefs, characteristics. They're like, yes, limited mindset. We're gonna be limited. We're limited. No, we're not. We're gonna fix that. So the party inside is unlimited mindset. So that's one thing I want you to watch. Write it down. Another thing I want you to watch is, are you comparing your results with others? Stop doing that too. Your results are based on your mindset. So there's no way you can compare. There's so many people that they compare. Oh, this person got this success story, that person got this success story, they're getting it faster than me. If someone getting their success faster than you, like, does it change your desire though? It shouldn't change what you desire, right? So, okay, let's say you get yours a week later. Let's say you get yours 2 weeks later. Let's say you get yours a month later. Did you still not want the desire? Do you still not want to be abundant? Do you still not want to have your specific person? Everyone is different because everyone has different blocks, limiting beliefs, and assumptions. Even if you don't have blocks and limiting beliefs, you have different assumptions. You have different thoughts about certain subjects. So you can't keep comparing. That's one more thing I want you to stop doing. Stop comparing. Stop comparing your results to your neighbors. Stop comparing your situation to your neighbors. Okay. Next. Like, let's say you guys go to like luxury lifestyle. Let's talk about that luxury lifestyle. So let's say you go to a hotel, you go on a vacation. Are you thinking about like upgrades? Are you thinking about, I want to stay in the suite? Like, let me intend for a free upgrade. Let me intend for that luxury lifestyle. Or are you thinking, I'll settle. It's okay. I'm just happy to be on the vacation. It's okay to be grateful. Obviously, it's okay to be grateful. But we are programmed to settle. We are programmed to settle. Everything around us makes us settle. You make a certain amount of money monthly. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. I'll make it work, right? Because it's gonna take too much time and too much energy to make more, because you're thinking from work hard. Working hard equals making more, correct? So right there, we're thinking not unlimited, but we're thinking limited, right? So we're thinking more luxury, more money, more abundance equals working harder. It equals more blood, sweat, and tears. That's what we've been trained to think, right? Since like industrial times, even before that, before we knew our thoughts create, it was just, yeah, if you work hard, you'll make a lot of money. If you put in enough hustle, you'll make a lot of money. I know people that work 5 days a week, they're making over $100,000 a month. So that proves right there and then, you don't have to put, time doesn't equal money. This mindset, once those chains are broken, then that will get going. So you're going on a vacation, whatever, settling, right? Like, are you in a settling mindset? This actually applies to SP too. A lot of people settle for the smallest things, like, oh my God, they texted me today. That's good if you're manifesting a text or a call, but if you want an actual committed relationship, the texts will be coming in and will be coming in consistently, and you want to maintain the relationship, right? But because everything in our reality is so like click and receive, click and receive, click and receive, we're super like, okay, got it, this works fast, this came through, this happened quick, okay, I'll settle with it, I won't think of something more that I want because I already got this. I hope this makes sense, you guys. If this makes sense, comment down below. So I challenge you, I really challenge you to start really seeing yourself as luxury coming easy to you. Like, when I go at this point, when I go to a hotel room, I know I'm staying in the biggest suite because I've manifested it so much that it's become a belief within me. And I want you guys to be experiencing that too. That's why I'm even making this video, and I'm even, if I'm all over the place, sorry you guys, I'm just thinking like 10,000 miles ahead and my mouth's not catching up, if that makes sense. But I want you to live that. Like, stop thinking, and it's not super easy either. That's why I'm saying it's the small things that create these big changes. Like how you are when you go shopping, how you view money, how you view spending money. Start taking note of that. Write it in your phone, in the notes in your phone, how you felt afterwards and why you feel that way, what's triggering you. Number two, when you're going on vacations, or even if the thought of booking a vacation, what's going on in here? Are you thinking lack? I want you to monitor this, because the more you do, the more you understand what's happening within, and the more you can regulate it. And I talk about all of this in detail in my courses, Money and Abundance course, Master Your Mind, Manifest Your SP, Remove the Third Party, everything. There's all these topics. And the first basic thing you need to understand is, what are your tendencies? What are your tendencies? How are you being in those moments? First, you got to recognize, then you got to apply. Then you got to apply the changes. A lot of people don't recognize. You would be surprised. A lot of people think it's just like one or two things they do. But then when we're talking, they're legit explaining, they're pouring out all of the bad habits they do. And I have to literally be like, did you hear what you just said? That right there has to change. I hope this video was helpful, guys. Everyone feels how you feel inside, that self-concept, that relationship feelings, the love feelings, the abundance feelings. Like, even when you go to a hotel room, people feel like that concierge feels like, hey, I'm going to give this person the suite today. I'm going to give him comped 3-night stay. They feel that energy. That's why watch the tendencies, write them down wherever, write them on your mirror, let it be in front of you so you know what you need to work on, and apply where you need to apply the new stories, the new characteristics, the new outcomes, and stay with it. Even in the moments of doubt, worry, fear, even in the moments of silence, even in the moments of no evidence, stay there, stay with it, keep going. You create a new reality through repetition. So it's not just a one-day thing, it's not just a 1-week thing. Try it out for yourself. I can't wait to hear success stories. I have so many success stories to share with you. I will share next Friday for sure. Client emails from courses, from one-on-one sessions. But I love you guys. I hope this video helped. I love your amazing feedback below. And if you guys want to hear about a specific topic, leave it on the comments. I'll check them out. All right. Love you guys. See you.